Anil, this is something that everyone remembers also about Dr. Manmohan Singh, that he really spoke towards the end of his tenure. Two things. One, when he says that history would be kinder to him, and second, that his life and tenure is like an open book. How do you look at these two statements today?
Well, the first one clearly coming through when the late Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh said that history would be kinder to him than the contemporary media, who's at least found every fault with the decision that he's taken, especially in the second tenure as Prime Minister. But then, when at least today when he is no more with us, the tributes that are falling in, the tributes that are coming from all over the world, clearly indicative of the footprint, the imprint that he's had not only on world leaders but also in the minds of economists who have praised his work. And I think that clearly he's called the greatest champion there, when it comes to some of the tributes that that I was just going through, people who have given tributes to him when they heard about the news about his passing away. But I think the second question that the second thing that you asked, it was a very tough walk, if you ask me. It is not a bed of roses that, the Prime Minister got with coalition dharma and coalition politics in place. And in that case, I think, he did face many hiccups, with regards to the scams and the controversies that followed along with it. But then, he managed to come, at the end of the day as a Prime Minister, if you can come out clean, irrespective of all the controversies and all the troubles that you face, you've left a mark with your work. One, not only that, you've also left a mark, especially with, your image not getting affected irrespective of how other members in the cabinet have performed. I think he's made a mention about it in the press conference that he's addressed that, it's many things that are very difficult that cannot be spoken that are part of cabinet meetings. But then, walking those tough walks has been one of a learning experience for him in his journey as a Prime Minister of India.
Anil, you spoke about the hiccups, and to take your point further, is it also true that how Dr. Singh was less interested in the inner politics of the Congress and more about the business of running the government?
Well, exactly. Running the government, especially, coalition dharma, as you mentioned, is not an easy job. In today's time, post-2014, we have not been seeing coalition dharma so much into play. But for people who understand coalition dharma and the troubles and the tricky situations that coalition dharma brings about, it is not very easy to do, to run the house, especially with, when your numbers don't match up and you're on a very thin majority.
All right, we'll try to get in touch with my colleague Anil Thomas again, who is at the AICC headquarters. Mortal remains of Dr. Manmohan Singh has reached at the Congress headquarters, and people have started paying tributes to Dr. Manmohan Singh at the AICC headquarters. We are getting you these visuals from Congress headquarters. And then his final journey will start from AICC headquarters, and then state funeral will take place at around 11:45 a.m. at Nigam Bodh Ghat in New Delhi. Dr. Manmohan Singh, former Prime Minister of India, passed away at 9:51 p.m. on December 26 at All India Institute of Medical Sciences,